Welcome again to today's lesson. Today we majorly want to dwell on multiplication. So we have realized that most learners take multiplication as a very difficult operation in mathematics. So I have come here to simplify multiplication for our learners so that they can have interest in learning multiplication. So multiplication, as we know, is a number times the number of times given. So I want us to make multiplication very simple for our learners so that from now onwards they can enjoy multiplication. So multiplication, the word multiplication, sometimes when our learners hear the word multiplication, some of them feel that it is a difficult thing. So we can ignore the word multiplication and recruit that word multiplication with addition, but in the real sense we are doing multiplication. So what do I mean by that? By this, multiplication can as well be done using addition. So for example, if you have a number like 4 times 3, so 4 times 3. Now the reason why I want to use addition to solve multiplication is that addition was introduced to the learners at a very young age. In fact, they have been doing addition since PP1, they did addition, PP2, all the way. So addition is something they are really used to, so they can easily do addition compared to multiplication. So that's why I always prefer that we can use addition to solve multiplication operations. So for example, 4 times 3 simply means 3 of them. For example, you have 4, that is the first 4, the second 4, and the third 4. So there are 3 4s. So you can add them. So you will have 4 plus 4, which is 8, 8 plus 4, which is 12. So that gives us the answer to this number here, 4 times 3, which is 12. If you have maybe 8 times 4, so 8 looks a bit bigger by 4. So you can as well use the same procedure or the same method. That means you have 4 8s. So you will have the first 8 plus the second 8 plus the third 8 plus the fourth 8. So if you add 8 plus 8, that is 16. 16 plus 8, that is 24. 24 plus 8, you get 32. So that gives you this answer here. 8 times 4 gives you 32. Now, because we are handling various learners, others will get big numbers, others will get small numbers. So let me start with a 2-digit number, multiplying a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. That is around grade 4. They do that, a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number, or a 2-digit number by a 2-digit number. So let me pick a 2-digit number like 25 times, let's say 3. So we will rewrite it 25 times 3. So 25 times 3 means 25 and 25 and 25. So there are three of them, 1, 2, 3. So that is what this number represents. So if you add the 3, you will get a total of 75. So you can bring that your 75 here directly, or for the grade 4s, they are encouraged to multiply it here. So the process is, or the procedure is, multiplication, all operations, both addition, subtraction, and multiplication, the three operations always start from the right hand side. That means on the ones column, or the ones place value. It is only division that starts from the left to right. These others start from the right to left. So we have these three numbers down here. This number is supposed to multiply all the upper number. So we will start with the first one, 3 times 5. So 3 times 5, we will have 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, and 3, 5. So that is what this means. 3 times 5 means 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So we'll have a total of 5 3s. So if you add the 5 3s, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 3 12, 12 plus 3 15. So 15, you will write your 5 here, and the 1, you will carry it and put it on top here. Always you are supposed to write that one you have carried on top of the next number so that you don't forget. You don't forget it. Then we come to 3 times 2. That is 3 and 3. There are only 2. That is 6. So we carried 1. So we add the 1 that we carried. A total of 7. So we have, if you write it there, we have 75. So that is multiplying a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. Let me get another example. Another example, like maybe 57 by 4. 57 by 4. 57 by 4. So let me, my ink is running out. Let me add a little bit of it. Okay, so I think it is now a bit clear. So we have 57 times 4. Now, this down a number, we want to use the repeated addition. Now, this down a number, we know that we must multiply the two numbers. So we will only use this as the only number to add it, the number of times we have been given up there. So for example, the first one is 4 times 3. So we will have 7 times 3, or 4 times 7. So we will have 7 4s here. So the first one, the second one, that one gives us 8, plus another one, that one gives us 12, plus another one, that one gives us 16, plus another one, that one gives us 20, plus another one, that one gives us 24, plus another one, that one gives us 28. So let's count how many 4s are these. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is this. 7 times 4, giving you 28. So you will write 8 and you will carry your 2 and put it on top of that 5. So when you come here, 4 times 5, you don't need to do another one. All of them are here. So 4 times 5, you will only count how many? You will only count 5 4s from here. So the first one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That 5 gives you a total of 20. So you will have 20 plus the 2 that you carried. You'll have a total of 22. So you come and bring it there. Then you have your final answer there, 228. 228. Now let me get a 2-digit number by a 2-digit number. A 2-digit number by a 2-digit number, or a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number. Let me get a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number. That is hundreds and tens. Let me get a number like 352 times 24. Repeated addition. So we have the first number here. This number is 4. This down the number must multiply all the 3 numbers. So the first thing to do, because you don't want to be using every number, counting or adding, we are going to check these 3 numbers on top, which is the highest number, or the biggest number. The biggest number is 5. So in inamaanisha we need 5 4s. So we'll have the 4s, 5 of them. So once we have the 4 5s of them, then these ones will just come in between there. So we'll have 4 and 4, that is 8, 4, that is 12, 4, that is 16, 4, that is 20. So we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once we have this, all these things lies here. So like 4 times 2, you only count 1, 2. That is a total of 8. So you write your 8 there. If you come to 4 times 5, you only count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is a total of 20. So you write 0, you carry 2. 4 times 3, you only count 3, 1, 2, 3. So that is a total of 12. So 12 plus the 2 that you carried, a total of 14. So you write your 14 there because there is no any other number, so you don't carry anything. So that is 4. Once you are done with 4, remember 4 is in the place value of ones. So you start writing under 4. If you come to the second number is in the place value of tens. This number 2, that's why it is called 24. So this is tens. So anytime you are multiplying tens, the first number, what you are writing first, should be under that 2, under the tens. So don't say 2 times 2 is 4, then you write it under 8 here. No. This is ones. So 2 is under 10. So the first number will be under 2. So what we did with the 4, the biggest number on top is 5. So we will have the 2 5s. So the first one, the second one, that is 4. The third one gives you 6. The fourth one gives you 8, and the fifth one gives you 10. So you have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the rest just comes in. So 2 times 2 is 1, 2. That gives you a total of 4. Write it under 2 here. Then 2 times 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives you a total of 10. So you write 0, carry 1. Write it on top of the number next. 2 times 3 is 1, 2, 3. That gives you a total of 6. So you have 6 plus 1 that you carried, total of 7. You write it there. Then once you are done with all those numbers, you put a sign of addition, then you underline, because that is your final step. So you will add this 8, because there is nothing to be added to 8, so it's like 8 plus 0, that is 8. And this is also 0 plus 4, which is 4. 4 plus 0, which is 4. 1 plus 7, that is 8. So you have a total of 8,448. 8,448. Another example, the same, so that by the end of the day, all these examples are to simplify this multiplication thing so that it becomes as simple as possible. The size of the number does not matter. What matters is, I always say that the biggest number you will meet on earth is 9 times 9. That is 81. That is the biggest number. The rest are below 9. So let me take 573 times 32. 573 times 32. We are just putting the word, we are using the sign multiplication, but we want to use addition because addition is simple. So before we start multiplying, or before we start adding, the first rule, the biggest number or the highest number on the upper numbers is, remember these two will have to multiply all these numbers. So the biggest number here is 7. So we want to use that. So we'll count 7 of them, so that 5 will just get in there, 3 automatically will also get in there because 7 is the highest number. So we'll start with the 2 for the first one, the second one, that is 4, the third one, that is 6, the fourth one, that is 8, the fifth one, that is 10, the sixth gives you 12, the seventh gives you 14, and you are done with the 2 and all those numbers. So you just come and start. 2 times 3, you only count 3 2s. 1, 2, 3. So that gives you 6. Write it under that. So 2 times 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That gives you a total of 14. So because it is 14, you write 4, you will carry 1 to the next number. Then 3 times 5. So you count, not 3, we are still in 2. So 2 times 5. So you count 2 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gives you a total of 10. So 10 plus the one that you carried gives you a total of 11. And because there is no any other number, that is the final answer. You write your 11 there. You are allowed to rub this one that you carried because you are moving to the second number, the number in the place value of tens. So we are done with the 2, so we rub 2 and we come in with the 3. The same, the highest number is still 7, so we will have 3 7. 7 3s here. So the first one, 3 plus 3, that is 6, plus 3, that is 9, plus 3, that is 12, plus 3, that is 15, plus 3, 18, plus 3, 21. So I think there are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 3 times 7, the highest number. So these others will just come in. So we start 3 times 3. So you count 3, 1, 2, and 3. That gives you 9. So we write it under 3 here. We are dealing with the tens now. Don't write it in the place value of ones. 3 times 7 is this one, which we had done, 21. And because there's nothing we carried, we write 1. Now we carry 2. 3 times 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives you 15. So 15 plus the 2 that you carried, a total of 17. So you write your 17 here. Because that being the last number, you put the sign of addition here, then you underline, then you add these numbers. So 6 plus 0 here is 6, 4 plus 9 is 13. So you write 3, carry 1, 1 plus that 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3. 1 plus 7 is 8. Then that is 0 plus 1, 1. So you have a total of 18,336. 18,336. So there is always some mistakes that some learners do, especially here when they are adding. So you realize that some of them, when the answer, for example, if you can talk about 3 times 3, which is 9, so you will count 1, 2, 3. So for them, instead of picking 9, they will pick 12. So if you pick 12, that means you have added another one. So make sure that you count the exact number. If there are 3, 1, 2, 3. So that gives you the total number there. Don't pick the number that is below it. Don't pick the number that is below it. Let me get another number here. Let me get another number like 1,000, 1,572 times. Let me get also another 3-digit number, maybe 200 and maybe 35.